Hi, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of joybaking.com. Today we're going to make black bottom cupcakes. So the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 180 degrees Celsius, and then line 12 muffin cups with paper liners, or you could just butter or even spray with a non-stick vegetable spray. And then there are two parts to this cupcake. There is the chocolate cake batter, and then there's a cream cheese filling. First, we're going to make the cream cheese filling. So you can either do this in a stand mixer with the paddle attachment, or you could use a hand mixer, or you could even do it by hand. First, what I'm going to do is take 8 ounces, that's about 227 grams of cream cheese at room temperature, and I'm using the full fat cream cheese. And then I'm just going to beat that until it's creamy and smooth. Okay. And then to that, scrape down here. And then just add 1/3 cup, that's about 65 grams of granulated white sugar, and 1 large egg, and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Try to use a pure vanilla extract. It's a lot better flavor than the artificial ones. And then all I'm going to do is just beat this until creamy and smooth. Just a minute or two. Okay, so that's done. I'm just going to transfer it to a bowl here so you can more easily see what I'm doing. At home, you don't have to do this. So once that's done, we'll put that aside, and then we're just going to make the chocolate cake batter. Now this you don't need the electric mixer for this. We're just going to make it in 2 bowls, one for the dry and one for the wet ingredients. So first, we're going to sift together 1½ cups, that's about 195 grams of just regular white all-purpose flour. And then 1 cup, that's about 200 grams of granulated white sugar. 1/3 cup of, that's about 30 grams of just regular unsweetened cocoa powder. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to sift that. That way they're all mixed together, and plus you get the lumps out of the cocoa powder. You can use either, like I have, just a strainer, or if you have a regular sifter, you could use that. If you're using the strainer, make sure the holes are big enough that the sugar can go through. Get all those lumps out of the cocoa powder. Okay. So that's that. Quick whisk. So that's for the dry ingredients, and now for the wet. We're going to put just 1 cup, that's 240 milliliters of regular tap water, and 1/3 cup, 80 milliliters of flavorless oil. You could use canola, corn, vegetable, even a light olive oil. And 1 tablespoon, I'm just using regular white distilled vinegar. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And just whisk that together. Now this, as you can see, this cake doesn't have any butter, doesn't have any eggs, doesn't have any milk. And they believe this cake was invented during the Second World War when there was rationing of these ingredients. So just make a well in the center of your dry ingredients and then just pour your wet ingredients right into the center. And just stir them together. This is a nice, spongy, moist chocolate cake with a really nice chocolate flavor from the cocoa powder. It's called a wacky cake. You might know it as that. As you can see, this is a really simple cake batter. So now, what we're going to do is just fill our muffin cups with the chocolate batter first. And the chocolate cake batter is like a shell for the cream cheese filling. And nice, you have a chocolate cake plus a cheesecake all in one. Now I've used an ice cream scoop. You can, if you don't have one of these, you can just use 2 spoons. But as you can see, the ice cream scoop makes quick work of this. So once you have that, then we're just going to put a couple spoonfuls of the cream cheese filling. As you can see, this is really thick, which is the way we want it. So if it was too thin, if you beat it too much, or sometimes if you do it in the food processor, it makes it so thin that then it kind of just dissolves right into the cake batter. So what you're looking for is a nice thick cream cheese. So just kind of dollop right in the center. Okay, so we're going to just put this in the oven for about 25 minutes or until the cheesecake filling is set, and then the chocolate cake, if you put a toothpick in it, it'll come out clean. So here we have our black bottom cupcakes. As you can see, if I put a toothpick in the chocolate cake part, it comes out clean, and the cream cheese filling is set. So just let these cool to room temperature, and you can serve them either warm at room temperature or even cold. If you're not going to serve them today, then store them in the refrigerator, and they're excellent cold. So until next time, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of joybaking.com.